And here we are now, hoping this works so I can pump this out to YouTube. So,
A good day.
if you guys
A
don't
good day
know,
to spend
I stream
all
on
your
Twitch,
money.
Leroy Jenkins
Or just
OF.
much of it.
I rip straight from there. I don't do any fancy editing. I'm an old man. I enjoy this game. So let's go over it. There is a must buy, so we'll start with that. Balorg, if you don't have it and you play PvP, you need this. For all the ultimate you use, whenever you use an ultimate, you gain a crap load of weapon and spell damage. So a full ult's going to give you a full 500, and then you get a big jump in physical or spell penetration, equal to 23 times the amount, and this lasts for 12 seconds. So for anything that opens up a damage window too, especially like a Nightblade or even maybe like a Necro, this extends to PvE for it as well. You're going to get a really nice burst out of your ultimate. So, I actually like to use this in Battlegrounds on my DK sometimes too. And I'll go in, set up a big leap, and then once I get my first death, I'll swap back to my normal thing, which on a DK, for example, I'll use my platform. So, pick it up if you don't have it. Value best. The more that I read this, I kind of toiled over it, and I thought this was actually kind of an AoE. But it's not. So when you take damage, you have a 10% chance to tether to your enemy for 6 seconds. As long as they remain within 8 meters of you, you deal magic damage. Small number. Now, granted, this is based off of max health. This is not my PvP build on this character, so that's going to jump a little bit, but probably not too much. Heal for that same amount. You get Major Vitality, which increases your healing received, and a damage shield for 12%. This can occur every 6 seconds. So, I was kind of at first reading it, and this is where I was dumb, that it was everybody within 8 meters you tethered. But it doesn't, so I don't really like it. I guess it could have some uses. As a PvP tank, yeah, pretty cool. PvE tank, trash. You're not really providing much group. Alright, so you got the Walmart version of the one above. Right here. So you got the Undaunted Bastion. Line of health, 2 lines of armor. When you use a taunt under 75% health, gain a big damage shield, and this effect can occur every 10 seconds. So, PvE, I mean, this could be useful if you're in something really hard that puts a lot of pressure on a tank. Like, let's say you are doing portals in Cloud Rest on Vet. This might have some use. Get a nice big damage shield, especially if you're going to be under 75%, taking a lot of damage in those Vet trials. Yeah, this could be pretty good. But the problem is you also have set available above Exos Board, which I am not building a 5-piece around a damage shield on a tank. Both of those are going to have their utilization probably in higher arcs than an archive. Now, you're going to get 2 lines of crit. And then when you deal direct critical damage, you get a big damage shield, and this effect can occur every 6 or 7 seconds. So, Hexos Ward, really nice set to have, I would say, for some later stages of Infinite Archive. Kind of provides you a little bit of protection when the name of the game is just slowly grinding stuff down and staying alive. So, Dreamer's Necklace. Don't really see utilization for this, so we'll go over this really quickly. Line of health, line of magic. When you take damage while you're under 35% health, mind you have to be under 35% health. You knock down all enemies 4 meters of you, not very big area, and restore 1058 magic as effect can occur every 7 seconds. Don't need to say more. Not a fan. If the AoE was a lot bigger, I think this could have some PvP utilization, but 4 meters is really not that much, in my opinion. So, hard pass. And Bark Skin. Another 1 line of health, stamina recovery, line of armor. And this is going to reduce the duration of your snares and immobilizations put on you. You're going to heal and restore some stamina. Now, this might work for a PvP tank set. I don't know. I'm not sure that this is. I'm not a PvP tank person. Apparently, the people who use them, they keep their builds super secret on how they are annoying and basically just hold block, and block casts a bunch of skills to stay alive. And then a lot of what they're doing is setting up a big burst with all the procs they have built in their sets and all their skills, and that's how they get their kills and deal damage. But I don't imagine this is one of the sets that they're building into it. Maybe I need to get into those super secret Discord servers and figure out what they're using. If Markskin's on there, then I am wrong. So if anybody's watching this, it's a PvPer and one of those annoying tanks that likes to hold block the entire time, please like and subscribe and comment below. Tell me how dumb I am, especially because this is my 27th time I feel like recording this video. Alright, let's go to Cold Harbor real quick. So I'm just going to spoil some things. You got some trees, some really awesome trees. You got some bodies, or a lot of gold that you can get a tree coming out of basically the same body for either the same price or cheaper, which I think is a lot easier to build around. So let's head up here to Zennial Thorn, my dude. Today we're not going to sneak up behind him. We're just going to come right up in the rear and look at his assets. Alright, Neil, what you got, my dude? I'll start from the top. Love this 4K bone sconce arm. Obviously animated because of the light. Buy it. I'll probably buy a handful and stick them in storage. Figure out if I can use them. Alright, this Briarheart tree, pretty big. There is the Briarhearts growing out of it. I do like it at 100k. They've recently sold for about 170k in Guild Traders according to Tamriel Savings Company, so not a bad price if you have the money for it and you really like it. So I'd pick up 1, 2, 3, 20, however many you want. This Harpy Totem at 7k. Got feathers. It's got a skull. Shoved through a wooden spoke or a wooden spike. Like it, buy it. It's really not that much. This for me is personally a hard pass. Minecart, I don't really know many houses that have mining tracks on them outside of using this as a normal cart. Linking them up. But if you like it, it's 8k gold. It's not too bad, but I'm not a fan. Alright, here's our 2 saplings. So we'll take a look at these, and we'll go down to the bottom and check the other items out. But you have basically 2 different style bodies with saplings coming out of them. One at 50k, one at 35k. Now what's interesting is pretty much the same thing as these 2 for 50k, except for these are animated and don't have trees coming out of them. So while it's on, you can see you got these kind of like flies, black smoke and decay aura coming out of it. So off. Kind of hear the flies moving around. Basically, for cheaper or the same price minus the animation, you can get a sapling. So these from myself are going to be a hard pass. If you like them, by all means. Alright. Murkmire Ossuary. Big old tree, got some skulls coming up from the roots. Kind of creepy, got some vines coming out of it. 50k, not a bad price. Animated Reach Totem. Swings a little bit. Like it, buy it. 2.5k, not a bad price if it fits into whatever build you're doing with the house. And then finally we have this at 10k. I actually really love this. Not sure what houses I can and will build it into, but I'm gonna buy a couple, throw them in storage. I'll kind of keep a check on the prices of them, but come next Halloween, these might be a hot commodity because I feel like there's a lot you can do with them. Archways are always kind of a big item, at least in my opinion. I like to stick them in random places. Especially because recently I've been getting into building my own actual structures, so this might fit your needs for a bunch of different builds. And at 10k, really can complain about it. Yeah, that's been our 2 golden vendors. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitch, Leroy Jenkins OF, and give me some comments, give me some feedback. As most of you know, if you've watched videos before, I just kind of record live on Twitch, rip it, don't do any editing, and post it on YouTube. So, see you.